Within the next 3 hours, a fake friend will panic. Greed has made them careless. Watch for the clue. The hour of exposure draws near. In the hidden corners of your life, someone you once called a friend, someone who smiled in your face but whispered in your absence, is about to make a grave mistake. Their own greed, their own unchecked ambition, their own thirst for what they do not deserve has made them reckless. They have danced too close to the fire, believing they could deceive heaven's watchful eyes, believing they could manipulate the seasons of your rise. But the divine has seen all. The divine has measured every intention, and within the next 3 hours, the hand of truth will move swiftly. A slip of the tongue, a message sent in haste, a glance filled with terror. Watch closely, beloved one, for the clues will not hide for long. You are standing under an open heaven. You are standing on ground consecrated by your prayers, your endurance, and your unwavering heart. You have suffered silently, thinking no one saw the silent battles you endured. But the hosts of heaven recorded every moment. And now, the reward of endurance is coming. The reward is not just blessings, not just favor. It is also revelation. It is also exposure of the ones who were never meant to sit at your table of destiny. There is no need for you to uncover them. Their greed will uncover them. Their panic will shout louder than any whisper you ever heard. And when they fall into the trap they have set for you, you will see that divine justice does not miss, does not delay, and does not fail. This is a sacred hour. This is a threshold moment. Within these next 3 hours, the unseen will become visible. The mask will be unmasked. Those who pretended to celebrate you will reveal they resented you all along. But take heart, beloved one. Do not fear the revealing. Do not fear the shaking. For what is shaking loose is not your blessing, it is your burdens. What is falling away are not your promises, it is your predators. Heaven is orchestrating every detail. Heaven is positioning you for pure connections, for aligned opportunities, for favor that flows without hidden costs. Watch carefully, for the clue is coming. And when it comes, you will know. Heaven was always on your side. Within the next 3 hours, Archangel Michael stands at the edge of your reality, commanding the winds of exposure to stir. Hear this. The clock has already begun. The invisible gears of destiny are grinding into motion. Your atmosphere is shifting, your surroundings are trembling under the silent force of truth. Archangel Michael declares, be vigilant, be alert, be ready, for something is about to crack open before your very eyes. There is no coincidence to the unease you feel, no randomness to the tension hanging in the air. You are standing on the precipice of revelation, and what has been hidden is about to collide at first with undeniable light. You are not alone in this hour. The armies of heaven are encamped around you, swords drawn, shields lifted high. You are protected. You are guarded. You are covered under the wing of the Almighty. Archangel Michael has been dispatched to make sure that what belongs to you remains untouched, unstolen, unspoiled. You may have thought the battle was over, but no. The real battle was fought in the invisible realm, and heaven has already secured your victory. What you are about to witness in the natural world is merely the aftershock of spiritual war already won. You are stepping into the manifestation of that victory. Listen closely now. Not everyone who claps for you claps from a clean heart. Not every smile carries goodwill. Some have celebrated you with their hands but cursed you in their hearts. Some have walked alongside you, speaking words of encouragement outwardly, while secretly plotting to outrun you, to outshine you, to claim what was never meant for them. But they forgot one thing. You are divinely appointed. Your blessings are sealed by heaven's decree. No greed, no betrayal, no whispered plot can ever steal what the divine has placed into your hands. You are not merely lucky. You are chosen. You are not fragile. You are fortified by celestial forces beyond human comprehension. Within the next 3 hours, expect a sudden unease to ripple through someone close. You may not see it immediately with your natural eyes, but your spirit will pick it up. A shift, a slip, a sign. They will stumble over their own lies. They will contradict their past stories. They will act jittery, defensive, nervous without provocation. It will be so obvious that even your spirit will laugh at the confirmation. They will be exposed by their own panic. Their own greed will serve as the light that reveals them. Watch, listen, discern. You do not need to act. You only need to be still and observe. For it is written, "Be still, and know that I am God." Let the Holy One vindicate you. Now hear this final instruction for this moment. Do not retaliate. Do not confront. Let the hand of heaven complete what has already begun. Stand tall. Stand calm. Stand anchored in the truth that heaven fights for you. Let your dignity be your sword. Let your silence be your shield. Your enemies will defeat themselves while trying to defeat you. Within 3 hours, you will witness it. Within 3 hours, the mask will fall. Within 3 hours, you will stand taller, wiser, freer than you ever have before. Type "I receive" in the comments if you are ready for heaven's revelation. Blessing code 777 is being released over your life. Within the next 3 hours, a current of unease is rising beneath the surface, and Archangel Michael stands to warn you. Not every face you trust is what it seems. The veil between the seen and unseen is thinning. A spirit of deceit, once hidden in shadows, is beginning to tremble under the weight of divine exposure. You have felt the silent shift around you. You have sensed the change in glances, the difference in tones, the heaviness that was never there before. It is not your imagination. It is not paranoia. It is discernment awakening within you, sharpening itself against the stone of betrayal that someone else has planted. Listen closely, beloved one. Someone you trusted has allowed greed to pollute their heart, and their fear is beginning to eat away at their carefully built facade. There is a conversation happening even now that your ears have not heard, but your spirit has already intercepted. A conversation born of fear, of jealousy, of desperate confusion. Someone thought they knew you. Someone thought they could predict your every step, every move, every intention. They believed that your kindness was a weakness. They believed that your forgiveness was permission. But they were wrong. What they failed to understand is that while they were plotting, heaven was watching. While they were whispering, heaven was recording. Every false word, every backhanded compliment, every hidden resentment, they have all been noted, and the scales of justice are tipping. There are eyes upon you now, beloved, not eyes of admiration, but eyes of fear. Watch the ones who suddenly become too curious, too eager, too involved. Watch the ones whose questions grow sharper, whose readings grow colder. There is a panic in the air, a frantic scrambling beneath the surface, as the fake friend realizes that their plan is unraveling faster than they can control. Their words will betray them. Their actions will betray them. Their nervous laughter, their unexplained silence, their sudden defenses, all of it will betray them. The divine has allowed the spirit of panic to grip them, not as a punishment to you, but as a final warning to them, a last chance to repent before the exposure is complete. You must understand this, beloved. Their panic is not your pain. It is your proof. Their scrambling is not your burden. It is your confirmation. What is happening behind the scenes is the unraveling of a deception that was meant to tie you down. The thread is pulling loose, the seams are splitting, and soon all will be laid bare before you. But you must be wise. You must be discerning. Not every battle requires your sword. Some battles are won by standing still while the enemy falls on their own weapon. What? Listen. Discern. Let the Spirit guide your gaze, for the clue you seek will not be hidden for long. Someone thought they knew you. They thought they could predict you, control you, undermine you. They thought your dreams were small, your vision limited, your destiny negotiable. But the divine within you is greater than their perception of you. You are a mystery wrapped in light. You are a weapon of love forged in heaven's fire. You are not to be underestimated. Not now, not ever. Their greatest mistake was believing they had you figured out. Their greatest fear is realizing that they never truly knew you at all. The next 3 hours are critical. Pay attention. When a fake friend pecks, they make mistakes. When greed clouds judgment, carelessness follows. You will see the signs. The slip of words, a contradiction, a flash of fear in the eyes, a sudden urgency that was not there before. Do not confront. Do not accuse. Simply know. Let the Spirit confirm to you what your soul already knows. The mask will slip. The truth will speak. And you, beloved, will stand unmoved, unshaken, and unbothered, for your faith is anchored deeper than their schemes. Type "I am protected" in the comments if you feel the stirring of truth. Blessing code 555 now shields your atmosphere with divine armor. Within the next 3 hours, understand this, beloved. What is happening around you is not merely a human conflict. It is a spiritual confrontation. Archangel Michael speaks. What you perceive as betrayal, as gossip, as greed bubbling over, is nothing less than the trembling reaction of darkness to your rising light. This is not personal. It was never personal. It is spiritual. It is the clash of frequencies. It is the war between lower vibrations and your divinely appointed destiny. They are not fighting you because of who you are today. They are fighting you because of who you are becoming. Your breakthrough threatens their bondage. Your elevation threatens their stagnation. Your purity agitates their corruption. You are not just a person they envy. You are a calling they cannot comprehend. You are a living testimony walking among those still shackled to their broken ways. Your very presence reminds them of what they could have been had they chosen light over greed, love over manipulation, truth over deception. And so, their spirits squirm, their egos panic, their demons flare. They are reacting not to you as you, but to what your spirit carries, what your name is attached to in the heavens. Hear this. Your name is spoken among the angels. Your destiny has already been discussed in the courts of heaven. And because of that, you are marked, not by danger, but by divine favor, by holy fire, by unshakable promise. They are not gossiping about you because you are weak. They are whispering because you are powerful. Shadows do not react to silence unless the silence carries weight. You carry weight, beloved. You carry firepower beyond what you see. You are the embodiment of a prophecy unfolding. Every look, every word, every plan against you is futile because it is not fighting flesh. It is attempting, in vain, to fight the will of the Almighty. And no plan, no scheme, no betrayal can overturn what the divine has ordained. You are anointed for such a time as this. You are chosen to walk paths others cannot endure. You are equipped to withstand storms that would shatter lesser hearts. Remember this as the exposure unfolds within these next hours. Your fake friend's panic is not your burden. Their guilt is not your cross to carry. Their unraveling is not your mess to clean up. They chose greed. They chose deception. They chose self over sanctity. And now, they are reaping the confusion they sowed. You, however, must rise above it. You must see beyond the petty drama of the moment and recognize the battlefield underneath. This is spiritual. This is sacred. This is the divine protecting your journey by removing impostors from your path. Let no word they say bind you. Let no action they take distract you. Lift your eyes higher, for you are seated in heavenly places, far above the reach of small-minded sabotage. Archangel Michael charges you. Do not descend to the level of the desperate. Do not match petness with petness, fear with fear, anger with anger. You are not like them. You were never like them. Your weapons are not carnal. Your strength is not borrowed. Your defense is not dependent on earthly approval. Stand in the assurance that your battles are fought by hands far stronger than yours. Stand in the certainty that what is meant for evil against you is being flipped into acceleration for your good. What was meant to trap you is becoming the very tool that propels you forward. The enemy never truly understood that your setbacks were setups. They never realized that your isolation was preservation. They never recognized that your silence was warfare. But you knew. Deep within you always knew. And now, heaven rises to confirm what your spirit always carried. Do not be alarmed when the conflict reveals itself in messy, human ways. Do not be shaken when the whispers grow louder before they collapse into nothingness. Every exposed fake friend, every revealed liar, every fallen mask is simply another signpost marking your inevitable ascent. Stay rooted. Stay armored. Stay crowned. You are not fighting for your destiny. Your destiny is already secured. You are merely witnessing heaven remove the obstacles that can no longer follow you where you are going. Smile gently at the chaos. Nod silently at the panic. They are symptoms of a kingdom falling. And your kingdom, beloved one, is rising stronger than ever. Type I am victorious in the comments to anchor yourself in divine strength. Lesson code 444 is pouring protection and promotion over you. Within the next 3 hours, hear the voice of Archangel Michael sound the alarm across the spirit realm. Be prepared, beloved one, for desperate spirits make desperate moves. The one whose greed has grown too bold, the one whose deception has festered too long, is nearing the breaking point. They can no longer wear their mask without trembling. They can no longer cloak their intentions without stumbling. The pressure within them is rising like a flood, and soon it will burst forth, not with wisdom, not with strategy, but with reckless carelessness. Watch closely. Listen carefully. Discern sharply. Their panic will not be hidden. It will find its way into the open, just as heaven has ordained. There is a timeline etched into the heavens, 3 hours. 3 hours where spiritual turbulence will stir their soul into reckless action. 3 hours where their fear of being exposed will drive them to make critical mistakes. Some may reach out with strange messages. Some may lash out with accusations wrapped in false concern. Some may attempt to twist narratives, to bait you into explaining, defending, or doubting yourself. But hear me clearly, beloved. You owe no explanations to betrayal. You owe no defense to deception. The moment they move, they reveal more about themselves than you ever could through confrontation. Stand still. Stand sovereign. Let their panic do the speaking. Expect odd invitations, sudden calls, clumsy conversations, awkward attempts to reframe the past. Expect the energy to shift drastically when you walk into a room or join a conversation. Expect glances exchanged in haste, whispers that halt when you appear, tension that thickens the air around you. These are not coincidences. These are the groanings of a spirit weighed down by its own guilt. Do not brush these signs aside. They are the clues you were told to watch for. They are heaven's confirmation that your discernment has been true all along. Archangel Michael declares, they will not be able to control their panic. The spirit of greed has consumed their judgment. What once made them calculated now makes them careless. What once made them strategic now makes them sloppy. Greed blinds the eyes. Fear shakes the hands. Their alliances will crumble. Their stories will contradict. Their carefully spun lies will unravel in plain sight. You must resist the temptation to correct them, to confront them, to stoop to their level. You are not here to wrestle in the dirt with those who chose shadows over light. You are here to rise. You are here to reign. You are here to reflect the King's glory without blemish. Remember, beloved, the hand of heaven is not just exposing them to you, it is exposing them to themselves. And when they see themselves as they truly are, when they glimpse the rot within their own reflection, it will not be your condemnation that haunts them. It will be their own conscience. It will be their own choices. It will be their own greed, their own betrayal, their own panic turned weapon against themselves. This is the justice of heaven, silent, swift, and undeniable. In these 3 hours, watch but do not react. Listen but do not respond emotionally. Discern but do not descend. There will be moments when your heart races, moments when anger or sadness tries to rise, but breathe, beloved. Breathe and remember who fights for you. Breathe and remember that no weapon formed against you will prosper, but every tongue that rises against you in judgment, you shall condemn, not through argument, but through elevation, through purity, through the sheer force of your protected destiny. A clue is coming. A sign is near. Heaven has scheduled the unmasking. You will not miss it if you stay sensitive to the Spirit's whisper. In the clumsy apology, in the strange outburst, in the illogical accusation, the truth will flash like lightning across a dark sky. You will see it. You will feel it. And you will know heaven's hand has moved. If this message resonates with you and you feel moved to support, consider giving a super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Your kindness helps us create more powerful content for you and others who need it. Thank you for being part of this divine mission. Type I am ready in the comments to step into divine clarity. Blessing code 888 now encircles you, bringing revelation and restoration. Within the next 3 hours, as panic rises in the heart of the one who betrayed you, Archangel Michael speaks again, with a voice of gentle command. Protect your peace at all costs. Guard your mind. Fortify your spirit. This moment of exposure is not an invitation to battle. It is an invitation to ascend. You must choose stillness over reaction, wisdom over retaliation, dignity over disturbance. You are not called to explain yourself to small minds. You are not called to defend your anointing to those who cannot even comprehend it. You are called to rise. You are called to shine. You are called to reign without lifting a single sword of flesh. Listen closely now, beloved. When the fake friend begins to panic, their energy will lash out, seeking to provoke you. Do not take the bait. Do not descend into their confusion. Your silence will speak louder than their accusations. Your composure will pierce deeper than any retaliation ever could. There is a sacred power hidden in your stillness. There is a heavenly warfare happening when you refuse to engage in earthly drama. The temptation to react will be fierce, but you must remember who you are. You are not the wounded. You are the warrior. You are not the accused. You are the anointed. You are not the abandoned. You are the appointed. Archangel Michael surrounds you now with shields of fire. Every word spoken against you in secret is being dissolved. Every plan crafted in hidden darkness is being dismantled before it ever reaches your door. Heaven's armies have taken up arms on your behalf. You need only to stay in alignment, stay in your peace, stay rooted in your authority. You are a citizen of a higher kingdom. The noise of earth cannot pull down the promise of heaven unless you give it permission, and you will not. You are too seasoned now. You are too crowned now. You are too deeply embedded in the plans of the Almighty now. When the messenger comes with strange apologies, when the panicked friend comes with twisted stories, when the awkward accusation stumbles into your atmosphere, you will smile softly, not from arrogance, but from understanding. You will nod inwardly, knowing that this exposure is not your burden to carry. It is heaven's doing, and heaven finishes what it starts. Stand still. Stand unbothered. Stand powerful in your quietness. Let your stillness be your battle cry. Let your non-reaction be your shield and your sword. Let heaven do the heavy lifting. For when God fights for you, the outcome is not survival, it is victory. Archangel Michael commands you, in these next 3 hours, consecrate your atmosphere. Lay worship. Pray in your spirit. Speak declarations of strength over your mind. Refuse every invitation to chaos. Refuse every summons to drama. They will try to pull you into a battle that is beneath you because their panic demands an audience. Deny them the stage. Deny them the satisfaction. You are not the actor in their drama. You are the ruler in your kingdom. Walk like royalty. Speak like destiny. Move like eternity. You are being watched by heaven and by those who doubted you. Let your dignity be your loudest sermon. Let your composure be your loudest roar. You are not weak for staying silent. You are wise. You are not cowardly for stepping back. You are courageous. In the economy of heaven, restraint is strength, silence is power, and composure is a weapon sharper than any sword forged by human hands. Beloved, as you walk through this prophetic window, know that your peace is not passive. Your peace is warfare. Your peace is legislation in the spirit realm. Every moment you remain grounded, you authorize heaven to move even faster on your behalf. Every moment you refuse to engage, you accelerate the fall of false friends and the elevation of your next level. You are co-laboring with the hosts of heaven when you choose stillness. You are enforcing the victory already written over your life. Stay in your peace. Stay in your power. Stay in your promise. A clue will come. The panic will erupt. A fake will fall. And you, beloved, will rise. Type "I choose stillness" in the comments if you are committed to divine victory. Blessing code 999 now activates supernatural peace and divine judgment over your situation. Within the next 3 hours, as chaos brews around you, Archangel Michael stands at your right hand, whispering this eternal truth. You are rising while others are falling. You are ascending while others stumble. You are crossing into a realm they cannot follow, for heaven has drawn a line in the sand. You, beloved one, are no longer who they thought you were. You are no longer the vulnerable spirit they once underestimated. You are no longer the open book they assumed they could rewrite. You have outgrown their small perceptions. You have surpassed their shallow judgments. You have expanded beyond the cages they once tried to keep you in. They cannot comprehend you now because you are not standing where they left you. They are panicking because they feel your spirit ascending, feel your power increasing, feel your atmosphere shifting, and they realize they can no longer manipulate, no longer control, no longer diminish you. That is why the fake friend panics. That is why the betrayer stumbles. They are not responding to the old version of you. They are trembling at the glimpse of the crowned, anointed, unstoppable force you have become. The one heaven forged in fire. The one destiny has called by name. Archangel Michael reminds you. You have survived the fires they hoped would consume you. You have danced in the storms they thought would drown you. You have flourished in the dry seasons where they prayed for your demise. And now, heaven is dressing you in garments of glory they never expected you to wear. You are a miracle unfolding before their fearful eyes. You are a prophecy coming to life in real time. They can panic, they can plot, they can whisper and weave, but they cannot undo what the divine has already sealed. Feel the shift within you even now. Feel the authority rising in your bones. Feel the clarity burning in your spirit. No more thinking. No more second guessing. No more lowering your light to make others comfortable. The time has come to walk fully, boldly, unapologetically into the greatness God has designed for you. You are not stepping into pride. You are stepping into purpose. You are not moving in arrogance. You are moving in anointing. Heaven itself has backed your name. Heaven itself has offered your next chapter. Heaven itself has said, "Rise now." Let them scramble. Let them fear. Let them choke on the lies they once whispered so freely. Your focus must not be on their reaction but on your assignment. Your calling is too precious, your promise too vast, your influence too critical to waste another breath on those who chose betrayal over blessing. Forgive them, yes, but do not delay your flight waiting for them to catch up. Release them into the hands of the Almighty. Bless them and move forward. For the hour of your rising has come, and nothing can halt a soul anointed by the Most High. Archangel Michael commands you now, reaffirm your identity. Reclaim your territory. Renounce every false narrative ever spoken over you. Declare over yourself, even in the silence of your soul, I am not who they said I was. I am who heaven says I am. I am anointed. I am appointed. I am protected. I am powerful. I am a living declaration of divine glory on the earth. Every fiber of your being must come into agreement with your new season. Every thought must align with your coronation. Every step you take must thunder with the echo of destiny. Out of the ashes you rise. Out of the betrayal you soar. Out of the false accusations you emerge sharper, wiser, stronger. You are the storm they feared. You are the answered prayer they doubted would ever materialize. You are the living testimony that what God blesses, no human hand can curse. Your panic is the sound of their defeat. Your peace is the sound of your victory. Walk forward, beloved. Your crown is ready. Your throne is waiting. Your time is now. Type "I am rising" in the comments to seal this shift in your spirit. Blessing code 1111 is unlocking doors no betrayal can shut. Within the next 3 hours, Archangel Michael proclaims, you will witness a divine shift so precise, so undeniable, that no part of your spirit will ever doubt again. The fake friends panic, the betrayal, the whispers. They are not your ending, beloved. They are the announcement of your new beginning. They are the last flickering cries of a cycle that no longer holds power over your destiny. You are standing at the very doorway of your transformation, and heaven is throwing it wide open. You are about to step into a season where truth is your shield, favor is your banner, and elevation is your daily reality. Hear me clearly, someone will come forward with the truth. It will not be in the way you expect, and it may not even come from the one who betrayed you. But the truth will find its way to your ears, carried by unseen winds and directed by divine hands. The lie will not stand. The deception will not endure. The shadows they built around your name will be burned away by the fire of revelation. You will not have to chase clarity. Clarity is chasing you. Justice is chasing you. Vindication is running toward you faster than the speed of betrayal ever tried to outrun you. In the days following this divine exposure, peace will arrive in unexpected ways. Doors you thought were closed because of false accusations will swing open with renewed force. Relationships that felt strained will find healing, not because of human effort, but because heaven has shifted the atmosphere. Financial doors, career promotions, relational reconciliations, all will begin to ripple through your life like a chain reaction of goodness. Not because the fake friend decided to do right, but because you chose stillness, you chose righteousness, you chose to trust the timing of God. Archangel Michael declares, this is the final test before your elevation. This exposure was never meant to destroy you. It was meant to prune your path, to clear the air, to sharpen your discernment, and to anchor your faith deeper. You have been weighed and found worthy. You have been tested and found true. You have been pressed and found powerful. And now, the stage is being set for your unveiling. Not the unveiling of your wounds, the unveiling of your wings. You are rising not as the wounded but as the warrior. You are ascending not as the victim but as the victor. Feel the prophetic winds blowing now. Feel the ancient gates lifting their heads. Feel the chains breaking, the cages crumbling, the old accusations falling flat to the earth. You are not walking into blessing. Blessing is running to overtake you. You are not clawing your way into breakthrough. Breakthrough is laying itself at your feet. Heaven has sounded the alarm, and every promise hanging over your life is now rushing into manifestation. The delay is breaking. The confusion is clearing. The betrayal is backfiring, and your destiny is thundering forward with unstoppable force. There is an anointing falling upon you even now, an anointing for discernment, for favor, for supernatural wisdom. You will no longer second-guess what your spirit knows. You will no longer tolerate what your spirit rejects. You will no longer apologize for the magnitude of your calling. Those who cannot celebrate you at your pruning are not permitted to partake of your harvest. Let them fall away. Let them panic. Let them remove themselves. Your focus is forward. Your calling is upward. Your destiny is glorious. Beloved, you have passed the test. You have endured the secret wars. You have conquered the unseen battles. Now, heaven says, rise and shine, for your light has come, and the glory of the Lord rises upon you. Nothing and no one can block what is being unleashed over your life. You are moving into a realm where peace is permanent, where blessings are multiplied, where favor is undeniable. And it all begins with this exposure, this shaking, this holy unmasking. Rejoice, for what felt like betrayal was actually protection. What felt like delay was actually preparation. And what looked like loss was actually the beginning of your greatest gain. Type "My season has come" in the comments to activate your blessing. Blessing code 1212 now seals your transformation with favor and power. Within the next 3 hours, as the unfolding of truth ignites all around you, Archangel Michael steps forward once again, not merely to reveal, but now to call you into full activation. You are not meant to observe this shift passively. You are not meant to witness your breakthrough from a distance. You are meant to step into it, to lay claim to it, to agree with it in word, in heart, and in spirit. For agreement with heaven accelerates manifestation on earth. Your voice, your affirmation, your declaration, they matter. They are not powerless echoes. They are mighty alignments. They are contracts signed in the spirit that authorize heaven's flow into your life. Archangel Michael says, declare it now. Speak it into the atmosphere. Do not let this moment pass you by like a silent river. Stir the waters. Activate your inheritance. Heaven is moving quickly. The veil is thinning. The promises are ripe. But your agreement is the key that unlocks what is hanging over your life. When you type it, when you say it, when you believe it, you signal to all of creation, I am ready. I am willing. I am aligned. And all things must shift to accommodate the faith you release into the earth. Now is the moment to rise up and declare, I accept my unveiling. I step into my elevation. I walk boldly into my season of vindication. Do not wait for another confirmation. The panic you are about to witness, the clues that will flash before your eyes, are already proof enough that the divine is orchestrating this exposure perfectly. Trust the signs. Trust the stirrings in your spirit. Trust the witness of heaven moving through your life. Speak as if it has already happened, because in the spirit realm, it has. Archangel Michael urges you, release every word of doubt. Reject every whisper of fear. Renounce every chain of hesitation. You are not who you used to be. You are not bound by old failures, old betrayals, old wounds. You are new. You are chosen. You are covered. You are destined for glory. Every what if must bow to it is finished. Every maybe must bow to it is done. Your destiny is not a debate. Your promise is not pending. It is here. It is unfolding. It is manifesting with power, with speed, and with finality. If your heart stirs, if your spirit leaps, if your soul recognizes the vibration of truth in these words, act now. Open your mouth. Move your hands. Activate the blessing hanging over you. Hype it. Shout it. Write it. Declare it into every room, every hallway, every place your feet touch. You are an agent of heaven's will on earth. Do not be silent in this hour of unveiling. Do not be passive when the gates are wide open before you. Let the fake friends whisper. Let the greedy ones panic. Let the betrayers fall into the nets they cast. You will rise. You will move forward. You will wear your crown without apology. You will feast at the table set for you in the presence of those who once waked to see you fall. And you will do it without shame, without fear, without hesitation. For your hands are clean, your heart is pure, and your God is faithful. If you feel the power of this word stirring in you and you want to help us continue delivering these messages to those who need them, consider supporting with a super thanks, super chat, super sticker, or membership. Your generosity, even a gift of $5, $10, or $20, fuels this divine mission and allows more hearts to be reached. Thank you for walking this prophetic path with us. Archangel Michael concludes, the call has gone out. The invitation has been extended. The doors have swung open. And now, beloved, you must walk through them. No more delay. No more debate. No more hesitation. This is your hour. This is your confirmation. This is your covenant. Type I am aligned in the comments to activate your next level. Blessing code 2020 now speeds divine restoration into every area of your life. Within the next 3 hours, beloved, as the final threads of deception unravel before your very eyes, Archangel Michael wraps his wings around you and speaks these eternal words. You are not a victim. You are the revelation. Let these words seal into the deepest parts of your being. Let them become the anthem that rises in your spirit with every breath you take from this moment forward. You were never fighting just for survival. You were walking toward a coronation. You were never scrambling for acceptance. You were being refined for royalty. You were never abandoned. You were hidden for the unveiling. They thought betrayal would break you. They thought gossip would shatter you. They thought panic and greed would cause your walls to crumble. But they forgot one thing. You were never built by their approval. You were built by divine design. Your foundation was laid in holy fire. Your roots were anchored in eternal promises. Your name was whispered in heaven long before it was ever slandered on earth. They cannot destroy what they did not create. They cannot delay what heaven has accelerated. They cannot revoke what the Almighty has sealed. Archangel Michael declares, let them whisper. Let them scheme. Let them stumble over the snares they set. You, beloved, will rise untouched, unbothered, undeterred. You are light in human form. You are a beacon in a shaking world. You are the living evidence that darkness trembles where light stands tall. No longer will you bend to fit into spaces too small for your destiny. No longer will you silence your roar to soothe the fears of those threatened by your brilliance. You have been called to higher places. You have been summoned by name into greater realms. Feel it even now, the chains breaking, the burdens lifting, the accusations falling powerless to the ground. Feel it now, the increase surrounding you, the favor rushing toward you, the peace flooding into every crevice of your life. This is not imagination. This is not mere hope. This is heaven responding to your endurance. Heaven responding to your faith. Heaven responding to the silent nights you cried but did not quit. You passed the test. You withstood the pressure. And now, beloved, the reward is unfolding. The fake friend's panic is not your focus. Your fall is not your triumph. Your victory is in your peace. Your elevation is in your endurance. Your testimony is in your transcendence. You will rise so steadily, so gracefully, so powerfully, that even those who wished for your fall will be forced to confess, surely the hand of God is upon them. You are a sign and a wonder. You are a living altar where the glory of God is displayed. You are a walking declaration that goodness triumphs over gossip, that favor outlasts falsehoods, that destiny devours deceit. Archangel Michael leaves you with this decree: walk forward. Lift your head. Let no residue of fear cling to your spirit. Let no ashes of betrayal cling to your garments. Shake the dust off your feet and step boldly into the land of promise prepared for you. You are not returning to who you were. You are not circling old battles. You are moving higher, faster, stronger, more radiant than ever before. Let the heavens bear witness. Let the earth respond. Let every tongue that rises against you be silenced by the thunderous sound of your rise. Your light is unstoppable. Your favor is irreversible. Your calling is irrevocable. You are crowned. You are covered. You are commissioned. Now, go forth, not in fear, but in fire. Not in apology, but in authority. Not as the betrayed, but as the blessed. Heaven's banner flies above you, and it reads, victory is yours. Type "I am the revelation" in the comments to seal this prophetic moment. Blessing code 3333 now bursts forth over your destiny with accelerated favor.